need to be popular with these people. Life is beautiful.
Yes.
I do not carry the burden of being Anupam Kher. Proud of the work that I've done in the last so many years. Today's generation को बेइज्जती होने का बड़ा डर रहता है. You need to feel insulted. You need to feel humiliated. You need to feel bored, or you need. I am stuck at my 500, and we had the luxury of not doing anything. You are scared of disappointment. I wanted to make a film about. I tell Shah Rukh Khan कि बेटा.
Anupam Kher needs no introductions. Of course, I'm not going to be telling you who he is. You all know and you've been waiting. We welcome him with a big round of applause. Actually, Kher साहब we were supposed to do a conversation personal में दो लोगों का. But he had this brilliant idea of combining it together, सबके साथ एक kind of a conversation where I'm going to be asking now just my 3 questions. और उसके बाद we'll open up the house. I don't know how much time you have because you're traveling. तो आपको जैसे ठीक लगता है because आपकी एनर्जी ऐसी है मुझे तो लग रहा है कि मैं क्या ही बोलूँ.
नहीं आप बोलिए जो मर्जी बोलिए.
बस मैं शुरू बात करना चाहती हूँ कि उन्होंने एक बार कहा है आपने कहा English hurts your jaw.
Yes, no, I was doing a series in America called New Amsterdam, which is on Netflix now. It was I'm a Hindi medium guy, unlike you.
इसीलिए मैं.
So I had to play a neurosurgeon, and because I think in English and think in Hindi, so I had to do these frightening words, medical terms. So I used to get up at 4 in the morning, and series you do so many scenes in a day. So to remember them, it was jaw paining and nerve wracking. But it also gave me an opportunity to sort of relive my days of drama school, where the practice was early morning, going to open air theatre. So I think that's how you reinvent yourself when you make your job difficult. I believe that because you do so much work, it's very easy to be competent. But I believe competence is the biggest enemy of brilliance. You know. So
do we get that?
क्या कि competent होना मतलब कि आपको तो ये काम आता ही है, आप रोज करते हैं, so you are competent. But when you are competent, there are very few chances of you being brilliant. And if you want to be brilliant, you have to start from scratch. And that's what I did when I did that series.
Right.
It was an expression that jaw hurts because I had to really say some frightening English language medical terms.
जी you know खेर साहब the same opposite मेरे साथ हुआ जब आषाढ़ का एक दिन फर्स्ट ईयर किया तो मैंने ऐसे बोला आषाढ़ का पहला दिन और ऐसी वर्षा माँ दूर दूर तक की पत्रिकाएं मैं भी भीग गई हूँ टूटी हुई रत्ना पाठक दीपा 2 साल सीनियर थे क्योंकि मेरी बॉडी लैंग्वेज अंग्रेजी थी लुक आई गॉट वेट मॉम वो वाला था तो मुझे फिर माँ साहब को बुला के आई हैड टू लर्न उर्दू अलिफ बे पे की आई हैड टू लर्न तो आई See, Kher Saab is 5 years senior to me at the School of Drama, and I have to share this one story about Kher Saab, which will bring me to the question. I had just come to Bombay. और देखिए मैं थोड़ी सी अंग्रेजी में सोचती हूँ तो मैं खिचड़ी बोलूँगी तो please this is about him. तो मैं जब पहली बार गई तो एक प्ले था नादिरा बब्बर जी का. He knows this story till death because I keep telling him thank you. तो मैं यंग एरोगेंट सी आई थी एकदम मैं गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट थी और उस ज़माने में सब अच्छे दिखते हैं तो मुझे लगा मैं बॉम्बे आ गई हूँ और मुझे कुछ काम ही नहीं मिल रहा एंड खेर साहब देन टोल्ड मी समथिंग he gave me a tweak a hack and I got that job so I've always felt that ये क्या है कि मैं इतनी and till date I just think that Kher Saab has found some hacks which I'm still struggling to find. After 40 years, he's being obviously more than that. So my question to you, Kher
Saab. So you have to share them with what did I say that?
You want me to?
Obviously, then
okay,
otherwise.
So I thought, okay. So there was this Nadira Babbar's play called Look Back in Anger. So usme I don't know what actually happened behind the scene. There was a replacement. I think Kiran I was to replace Kiran or Helena ka role tha. Kuch to tha. And she was not working at that point. So Kher साहब, whom we called Anupam then.
Yeah, yeah. You can
But
still call
नहीं
me
नहीं
Anupam.
नहीं.
It looks odd.
So Kher साहब told me कि सुष्मिता तुम ऐसा करो, you write a letter to Nadira Babbar. And me being my arrogance, I said, why should I? Why should I write to her? He said, just write to her, tell her that you want to work with her, give her respect, what she deserves. तुम हो क्या? Because when I went to the first day, Baji looked at me and she said, आप कहाँ से acting सीख के आई हैं?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he gave me this
I
hack.
believe
Now
that
over to him.
you have to ask for work. Uh, in any other profession, people ask for work. If you're an engineer, you apply for the job. If you're a doctor, you apply. But in acting, especially in India, there's a certain false arrogance that I will not ask for work. Unless you convey what you want, how will the other person know? When we are kids, we ask for money, we ask for things like that. As we grow older in life, we become aware that it does not look nice. I, till today, having done so much of work, if I feel that there is a director who has a great role going on, I call him up and sort of say that, what about me? I'm ready to give you audition. So I think that's very important.
I struggle with that a lot because मुझे क्या लगता है कि there is that line which I want you to really help me with and help these children before we open कि there is
आप
a
बात करते रहो, फिर
हाँ
इनको हम
वो
open
मतलब
करें.
people pleasing and people's person. You're a people's person. You are really, and you have said it and you are, because even I know you now for so long. When you come, whether it's you or your brother Raju, who we know and we work, you come with a certain energy which is not like a lot of people have. So either that energy is genetic, or it is cultivated, or because the line between pleasing people, hi sir, I love your work, and actually saying, I want your work because I think I deserve it. Can you help me with this line?
So I think our problem is that we want to be popular with people, and that is the biggest problem. In order to be popular with people, in order to be accepted by people, we compromise with our dreams. मुझे आपसे, my grandfather used to say something very interesting कि if you want to be equal with anybody in the world, don't expect anything from the other person.
Oh,
That I don't want anything from this person, I don't want anything. Now we are equal. This disease of wanting to be liked by everybody makes us mediocre. It's not possible. It should be only 5, 6 people they will like you, your parents, your brother, your sister, boyfriend or friends. Boyfriend or girlfriends also change. But these are the people you need for your importance. Rest, if I am going to be popular with these people constantly, I will only say things which they want to hear.
yeah.
And as for the second thing that you said, life is beautiful.
Yes.
I think it's so amazing. Today I went for a drive. I drove the car.
We
Yeah,
heard.
because I wanted to sort of experience. Thank you to our friend. His car, I told the driver, Deepak, to sit on the side, and I drove. We played the music on. Problem is also we take ourselves very seriously. That I don't take myself seriously. And that's why I do not carry the burden of being Anupam Kher. Because I don't carry the burden of Anupam Kher, because well, I'm proud of my achievements, I'm proud of the work that I've done in the last so many years. But I have just begun. Because as you grow in age, you discover so many things. You look at life with so many facets, and you say, oh wow, I know this also, I know this, life is like this, beautiful. This whole exercise of coming from Hyderabad to Varanasi, flight getting cancelled, staying at the hotel, taking a 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock train, traveling for 8 hours. Of course, I was doing it for you and Raja, but I was doing it for myself also, because this gives me an opportunity to feel alive. I saw my friend over there sitting down on a chair,
Fast asleep.
and you know, it gives you a feeling that you're alive. Stopping at the train, I see fields, then I saw a train. It also reminds you of
अब
your childhood.
बहुत साल के बाद आप ट्रेन में बैठे क्या?
नहीं मैं बहुत बैठता रहता
अच्छा
हूँ, हाँ मैं
अच्छा
बैठता रहता हूँ,
अच्छा।
मैं ऑटो में भी बैठता रहता हूँ, मुझे बड़ा मजा आता है।
But I want to bring you back to that. आपने कहा कि I don't ask anything from anyone. You just said that. Then what is the conundrum when you have to ask for work? वो कैसे?
No,
How
I
do you
said
bridge
I
that?
don't want to be popular, but it's
अच्छा
my job to ask ना।
okay
अगर
okay
आप में जितने भी यहाँ पर यंग बच्चे बैठे हैं या लोग बैठे हैं, आपको जाना चाहिए कि सर मुझे, हमको ना खासकर टुडेस जनरेशन को बेइज्जती होने का बड़ा डर रहता है।
हाँ
हमको बेइज्जती की कोई, हमारी आज तक बेइज्जती होती रहती है। आज की जनरेशन को लगता है बेइज्जती नहीं होनी चाहिए। अरे बेइज्जती तो जिंदगी बनाती है।
क्या बात है, दिस इज
हाँ,
अमेजिंग at his age and stage.
unless
Wow.
you are insulted, how will you want to take revenge?
Yes.
By work, not revenge otherwise.
Yes.
You need to feel insulted, you need to feel humiliated, you need to feel bored, or you need to feel have not, the restlessness will give you, restlessness is very creative. Feeling sad is very creative. So because he is not happy with himself, otherwise a happy person will never humiliate anybody. So I have not consciously used two words for the last 35 years. I have never said I am bored.
Yeah.
I have never said I am not in a mood. Because how can I be bored in my own company? I'm the most entertaining person for myself.
And for others.
Also, saying that I am not in a mood gives you a false impression of importance. I am
क्या
not
बात
in a mood, yaar. Today I don't want to go, or let me not. So I don't do that. We make
Wow.
our own, we make our progress slow by our own thinking. So ask for work. Please, I want to ask. Yesterday only I called up somebody. I am stuck at my 549th film. And Khosla Ka Ghonsla 2 is starting in January, the shooting. And there is another film who is one of my favorite directors. So I am requesting him. Matlab, both are landmark films. One is part 2 of Khosla Ka Ghonsla, and other is a very good director that I have been working with. So I'm telling him, why don't you announce your film? So I want to be this to my 550th and this to be 551st.
Wow.
So you have to keep looking at it. We had the luxury, you are much younger than I am, we had the luxury of not doing anything.
Yeah.
And also I grew up in a small town where there was plenty of time for everything. In Shimla, मगर आप जैसे यहाँ पर, अब तो ये तो छोटा शहर है ये भी, मगर शिमला में अगर एक आदमी खड़ा हो जाए और आसमान देखे तो पीछे 7-8 लोग और खड़े हो जाते थे कि
क्या देख रहा है?
कुछ तो देख रहे हैं, मजा आ रहा है। फिर वो आगे सोचता था नहीं कुछ नहीं है, चलो चलते हैं। So today you are constantly wanting to do something. You can't sit idle. You can't without your mobile at all. Means I enjoy mobile. I'm a social media king. They say.
Yes.
I do my social media myself. I don't have a team. But we see life through our mobiles. So to answer your question is, being original is very difficult. Being yourself is very difficult, and it's very easy also. Because if you are yourself, then you are the most powerful person on world. If you're wanting to be somebody else, then you are neither that person nor yourself.
So authenticity you're talking about, because I heard you in another interview, you said very sweetly that
Please stick to
that
what you
I authenticity. I thought something to do with authenticity, and you said, oh gosh. Anyway,
आ जाएगा,
yeah,
आ
आ
जाएगा,
जाएगा.
आ जाएगा,
I'm missing that. But it was something very brilliant you said, which made me also want to understand. Which brings me to my second question about awards and rewards and validation. You know, how important is it for you to seek validation of your peers? How important is it for you, apart from doing your films and doing your best? Because I struggle with that too. Because I also feel sometimes that you know, affirmations ho rahe hain, you know, I'm getting this award, I'm getting. You've got the cupboard full of awards, and I always feel कि मुझे नहीं चाहिए, you know. And then sometimes I feel मुझे चाहिए. So what is the
I
what is the hack?
I don't think you feel that मुझे नहीं चाहिए. You are scared of disappointment.
Or success.
No, you're scared. No, scared of disappointment. You think यार मुझे चाहिए तो सही और मुझे लगता है मैंने अच्छा काम किया है. So you prepare yourself कि अगर नहीं मिला तो it's okay. Then I had already decided that it's okay if I don't get it.
Okay.
Hope is something which is hope is the most powerful four-letter word. It's very important to be hopeful. We were told as a kid that if you run fast, you come first, you will get a reward. If you do acting in a play, you do well. So your expectation of awards is a very genuine need. And I got so many awards. I got so many. And then I realized in India, especially the so-called popular awards, are television friendly awards. If you go to the award function, you will get it.
Yes.
If you don't go, you won't get it. So that is a tragedy over here. And the fact that I understood that, it liberated me of it's okay if they give me.
Or if they don't give me, either way.
Because now there are so many other organizations which give you awards. So, but I like awards. नाश्ते का क्या हुआ? उसका नाश्ता पहुंच गया कि नहीं पहुंच गया? अरे वो गाड़ी का क्या हुआ? गाड़ी पहुंच गई कि नहीं? हैं? ये तो इधर तुमने जाना था. फिर क्या हुआ? मामा जी का क्या हुआ? मामा जी चले गए. अरे मामा जी तो आपकी जिंदगी में आपके साथ रहेंगे हमेशा.
इन्होंने यही बात की थी एक शो में, एक पॉडकास्ट मेरी फेमस जो हो गया था, उन्होंने कहा था आई एम the best, I'm so amazing, I'm
But Sushmita, I'm best based on the kind of work that I've done.
But what he said was, your answer was very interesting.
Yeah.
So that person asked him something about how come you think like this in yourself. So he said, Shah Rukh Khan, when he says I'm the best, उसको तो आप कुछ नहीं बोलते हो, आप मुझे क्यों बोलते हो? Please tell them this.
Yeah, so he kept saying that, are you narcissist? I said, no, I am not. I am achieved a lot of things. I came to the city of Mumbai with 37 rupees. I am a self-made person. I have slept on the railway platform, not for anybody else, for my own self. And now I am still 41 years in movies, still going strong. I'm very proud of it. So he said, oh, so you are full of proud of yourself. I said, when Shah Rukh Khan says, I am the best, then you feel very happy. Yes. When I'm saying, why this class? So that's what I try to tell him. It's very important to answer people.
Yes, I loved it. You know what? You were the only one. That's what people say. You're the only one who told him so nice, because it's a beautiful, funny interview.
Yeah.
It was very funny. But the dignity with which you handled a young person's exuberance.
Yeah.
He was a young person and he was asking Anupam, in 1 second, so what do you like to eat? Garlic naan. Or what do you think about the world politics? It was like tuck, tuck, tuck. He stood his ground so brilliantly. I saw that interview from, and he gave it back in such a sweet way.
It's very important to give it back.
We were all amazed with this.
It's
That's
very
why
important. मेरे दादाजी खाना खा रहे थे एक दिन, बहुत साल पहले की. I was maybe 8th or 9th standard. So while eating, he was making this sound. So my mother, who was serving him, she said to him, बाबूजी आप क्या कर रहे हो? आवाज खाना खाते समय कितनी आवाज कर रहे हो? तो मेरे दादाजी ने उनको कहा था, बेटा मुझे तो मजा आ रहा, प्रॉब्लम तेरी है.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है.
तो मैं सोचता हूँ कि हम सब ओरिजिनल हैं. Everybody sitting here, 100 people, 150 people, we are all originals.
Yes.
And there is a scientific reason to feel that we are all originals, because आपके fingerprints किसी से नहीं मिलते हैं दुनिया में. So that means whosoever made you, God, Goddess, etc., made you as a special human being, as an original.
Yes.
Then life makes you from extraordinary to ordinary.
Yes.
Or you allow life to make that. I go through setbacks.
Can we say this again, please? Life, you're born extraordinary. Life makes you ordinary.
Yeah. Life makes you ordinary because of your own thinking.
Socialization, all that.
Yeah. Otherwise, everybody of you have a possibility. Look at Messi. Messi came here the other day. What is his graph? From where he started? Look at our Prime Minister. There are millions of reasons to believe that you can start from scratch. Charlie Chaplin. I used to read a lot of autobiographies. And I was sleeping on the railway platforms, homeless. And I used to read. And I used to feel Oh no, Charlie Chaplin went through the same thing. So I'm going to become somebody. Van Gogh, the greatest painter in his whole life, died at the age of 31. Whole life, not a single painting was sold. And now even one line of his drawn by him gets you millions and millions of dollars. So look at Dhoni. We have examples of so many people. Our the Chopra, Neeraj Chopra, from where? Olympian.
Absolutely.
The Sheetal Devi, without arms, is the world champion of archery today.
Imagine.
So we have examples of people in front of us, but because we think ordinary, we don't become extraordinary. Because otherwise, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra.
Extra.
So for that, you have to do a little extra to become somebody.
So I want to share another story. I have not shared this with you. So I was assisting a director those days, and Anupam, being my senior, he told me, you'll recall with this story, that I want to meet that director. Now that director, of course, I will not name him, was very pompous, and I was his little assistant. I was to be writing his script, and I was to be also doing his costumes. So he told me, tell him I'm having a bath. I cannot meet him. I felt very sad because I used to really love him and respect him. He was a part of my career. I mean, the way he kick-started me. I didn't follow, that's another thing, and that's why I'm here and he's there, but that's another story.
You are where you are. What is wrong with you?
But that person told me, tell him, he's a young, struggling actor wanting a job.
It was Vinod Chopra.
Oh,
It was Vinod Chopra.
So he said, no, but the
So I named him. She did not name him.
line तो सुनिए उसमें क्या था? When he said about giving back, so I, like a little struggler, went and told him. I said, Anupam, नीचे जाके चाय पी लो आप, because he's not meeting you, and I was feeling very bad. Cut to Saransh happened. Okay, he didn't get a job in that film. Saransh happened. The same me, little me, sitting with these two big men. They're on this. The director had this 2-line sofa. I'm writing an auto, is part of that. So, Mr. Kher put his long white arm like this. I remember saying, and he told him, Chopra, that word with that Chopra, I am doing Subhash Ghai's film.
Subhash Ghai's film, yes.
And I'm just seeing this transition of a man who was told to go down because that man was having a bath and was not going to meet an actor, and to sitting and saying, Chopra, I cannot do it. It was like, matlab मैं क्या बताऊं? So see, giving back is what
इसीलिए मैंने कहा बेइज्जती याद रखना चाहिए.
ये मैंने कहा.
Not that बदला लेना है आपको.
Did you know this about it? You don't know this. The first time you heard, I've never told you this.
First time. But I remember, I know who it could be. But you see, the point is, it's only through your work you can make somebody feel what he has tried to make you feel many years back. और ऐसा कोई भी, अगर गांधी जी को धक्का न देते फर्स्ट क्लास कंपार्टमेंट से साउथ अफ्रीका में, तो वो उनके अंदर जोश ही नहीं आता. तो बेइज्जती होना बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. ह्यूमिलिएशन इज वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट, एंड यू गेट ह्यूमिलिएटेड एट एनी मोमेंट, बट you can only take revenge with your work. Only with your work.
Most people not reach it? That's why do most people, what is the hack from extraordinary to ordinary?
They accept their ordinariness.
Okay.
They accept it, unfortunately. I'm a very stubborn man. Very stubborn. Because whenever I go down, I enjoy I go through the degradation of humiliation, but then I rise. Because giving up is not an alternate. No? Giving up is not a choice. क्या करेंगे giving up? 11 साल से बुंदेला जी लगे हुए हैं ये करने में, because he is not giving up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
The only thing is that he needs certain infrastructure with him, but not. I am stubborn because I have nothing. I grew up in a family. I'll tell you something very interesting. So I always say that we grew up, we were 14 of us in a small room, family-wise. 14. Shimla mein. This much was the room, from here to there, and there was a veranda. Grandparents, grandfather, grandmother, ताया जी के बच्चे. And we were very happy.
Yeah.
We were very poor, but we were very happy. And grandfather had made a rule, because in a small place we'll keep banging into each other. Because so many people, so he had said, when you bang into each other, give them a hug. So I grew up hugging people. And deliberately sometimes we used to चाचा जी से टकराते थे ताकि उनको गले
What are you
लगन.
saying?
Yeah. So I once asked my grandfather, I said, we are so poor, why are we so happy? He said, when you are very poor, the cheapest luxury available is happiness. So I think that was
He's grown up with these grandparents and fathers and...
No, we
this is
all
a-
grew up.
But
The
you
only
took
thing
this,
is at that time we had the luxury of listening.
Yeah.
Right now, how could we listening? The man is saying constantly something, and we are we are listening to we are seeing somebody's reel who has nothing to do in our lives.
Yes, yes.
Which is fine. It's a good time pass. It's very good.
How many hours do you spend in a digital world?
No,
Yourself
I
personally?
have a detox in a
Yes.
day. I just see for a long time,
And
1
then?
hour, and then I leave it.
That's your hack. You just
Yeah,
leave it.
yeah, yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I also follow a lot of inspirational handles.
Yeah.
You know, there are so many inspirational handles, which a good quote is an inspirational handle. Some science, I learn a lot from that. Again, coming back to the point, all of us, all of you are very special people. Just recognize your speciality.
Wow.
Just find out who you are. Because I would be the happiest person that one of you meets me anywhere, any part of the life, and say to me, you had said that line once, it
And
works,
inspired
it worked
me.
for me. And it really has, it has happened. अभी इधर ही मुझे कल यहाँ पर एक मिले, कोई किताब दिखाई उन्होंने मुझे यहाँ पर एयरपोर्ट पे या कहाँ पर कि जी आपने मुझसे 5 साल पहले कहा था किताब लिखो, ये मैंने खुद छपवाई. So I think that's what it is important. I want to tell something about her. She is still, but she was a pretty girl. Very pretty girl. Oh my God.
Oh my
So she was crossing Mandi House में. मैं मंडी हाउस से जा रहा था हॉस्टल से, एक लड़की खूबसूरत पान की दुकान के सामने से निकलती हुई मटकती हुई जा रही, और मैं उसके पीछे पीछे चलना शुरू कर दिया. सुष्मिता थी. Sushmita was so...
Oh gosh.
No, it's
I'm not aware of that at all.
No,
Acha.
no, I think it's
Oh,
you
thank
see, these are memories. Life is made of memories. I do my play based on my... बेटा बेचारे को बहुत... बस कर, कितना मुंह खोल के उबासी लेगा वो बच्चे. 4 बार इसने उबासी रोकने की कोशिश की.
Look at this person's energy.
पहले इसने किया सुष्मिता, फिर दूसरी बार इसने किया, फिर चौथी बार ने कहा छोड़ दे.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
बस कर बेटा. Lack of oxygen है, it's not boredom.
Oh. Which brings me to my third and final question. सब लोग पूछेंगे कि मैं ही बोली जा रही हूँ, मैं पूछी जा रही हूँ. अनुपम, what is your... देखिए मकान सबके होते हैं. You have this very beautiful childhood. Beautiful in the sense you were able to adapt. I love this line. Yeah, कि भाई जहाँ पे टकराओ hug. ये तो I will use now. With anybody.
Yeah. We'll start here today.
Yeah. Right now. मकान तो सबके होते हैं. घर, what is your definition of घर? आपके लिए घर क्या है? And I swear this is my final question.
No, that's okay. I think you will be shocked to know that I live in a rented house.
Yeah, no.
You told. घर वो होता है जहाँ पर you can spend some time with your people. A home is a place where you come back and you forget what happened to you outside. Your own special corner, जहाँ बैठते हैं. It's like a special clothes you, a security blanket, a particular blanket you own. Home is a place where there is somebody to comfort you. Or the home itself comforts you.
Yeah.
The familiar places comfort you. That's why we first buy a home, your own place, because you don't want to be thrown away from this place. That's why I have a great issue with what happened to Kashmiri Pandits, it was not only terrorism. It was also because we were uprooted from home. When you are uprooted from home, there's a smell of that home. Those are walls of that place. The views from the window, the views from the collected things together. Home was my father, my first visual, because my father used to earn very little money, and there were at least 7, 8 cousins of us who will be looking for where my father will keep the money so that all of us can sort of go and steal that. So my father every night used to change the place and put the money there. And then in the morning he used to forget it. So my first visuals of every morning is my father looking for the money that he had kept. Then I realized many years later it was my brother who used to take it out from there and put it somewhere else. So this was also a visual. Amazing. I remember my mother, I was not very good at studies. So my mother will, because alarm used to not there at that time. So my mother say I have to get up at 7 o'clock. My ghar ka name is Bittu. So I will start hearing Bittu ut. And she used to do it monotonously because she was cleaning the place. Bittu ut, Bittu ut. So after some time, I started getting panicky and it started hitting me like a hathoda. And before she could say Bittu, I used to get up. Cut to many years later, I was in the movies and I was quite successful, and we were staying in a hotel in Delhi and we had to take a train. We were going by Rajdhani from Delhi to Chandigarh. So I was shooting and then we wanted to go to Chandigarh. So I said, Mom, we have to go, so we should get up at 7. I had put the alarm 7 o'clock. Suddenly at 6:45 I heard Bittu. Bittu. I said, Mama, don't do that. I'm scarred with this Bittu. What's important that you must remember your childhood, because that makes you a rich man, not your achievements.